If you're one of these people who still think that there are only a few bad apples in the police, here's one for you. A good cop has been fired for being a good cop. This is the story of Ronald Greene, who in May of 2019, he was being chased by the police. Not exactly sure why, but he was being chased. He led them on a high-speed chase throughout Monroe, Louisiana. And he was pulled over. And was he arrested? No. He was beaten, choked, tased to death. And then the police decided to cover it up. They lied on the police report, and they lied to the family of Ronald Greene, saying that he had died in a car crash, died on impact, wasn't us. It wasn't until 2 years later, when body cam footage, dash cam footage, was leaked to the media, that we found out that he was actually just beaten to death by these cops, who largely faced little to no consequence for this. So a local cop in that same district, he wasn't part of this, but in that same district, a black cop called Carl Cavalier, he did a couple of local media interviews. He was asked about this case, and he referred to it as a cover-up. Which, yeah, when you beat someone to death, lie about it, that's a cover-up, right? Yeah. So he called it a cover-up. And he said that the cops who murdered the man are murderers. The most obvious things in the world that you could say about this. Well, because he wasn't loyal enough to the department, because he said this, because he called this a cover-up, and because he called these cops murderers, which it was, and they are, he was fired. So, this is just another case of one good cop condemning bad cops and getting fired for it. So it's not that there is just a few bad apples. It's that there are a few good apples, and the rest of the apples are getting rid of them, because that's not the place for them.